Hey.
Oh,
Hey.
fuck. I don't think we were talking to chat.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? I got a notification from Instagram, so I think we are.
Yeah, we're live, but we weren't talking. They couldn't hear us.
Oh.
Imagine having technical difficulties. So we should be good now.
Test. Can y'all hear us?
God, it sounds so bad. Well, if people say something, we'll swap to a different mic.
I can't. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, all right. Let me sit my black ass down. All right. What's up, everybody? You are live, but we couldn't hear you. Now we can, but it's
weird.
Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, so Audible. Sound is good. See, Kelly, I don't know if I believe you because I just heard it and sound was terrible.
He's gonna call Kelly a lie?
I'm calling it a lie. I'm just saying, like, oh man, it sounds like we're radio hosts right now.
Well, man.
Like old radio hosts, like 70s radio.
If it's distracted, let us know so we can fix it now.
Yeah, because we can fix it. We could just swap to the different mic. It only take like 20 seconds. It's a little bit echoey. See? You want to just do it now?
What? Change it? Yeah.
All right.
We'll play around with this later.
Yeah, we'll play around with this. This was a setup brought to you by our good friend Paul.
Shout out to Paul.
Shout out to Paul. You are live. All right. So yeah, let's get this fixed. Want to move that table?
Yeah. All right, give us 1 second, guys. Yeah, Jesus. You want it right here?
Like kind of more between us, I guess.
Oh shit, yeah.
Like here.
Oh, I'm gonna have to move over.
I didn't need that close. Like
You said between us, Negro.
like that.
Oh, all right, bud.
Blah, blah, blah.
Would you guys believe that we took an hour just sitting here doing this? Sorry, it sucked.
Sorry, it sucked.
How's everybody week going? What's up? What's the news with you guys? Hopefully good stuff. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're gonna switch it, Yado. Background looks good. Happy you like it. So I got a question for you guys. When's the last time you had an entire room of people upset by some shit you said? Like an entire room.
It's been a long time for me.
Damn, I can't see the comments. God damn it. Not in a long time. Me either. You know, it's been a while for me. I'll tell you guys a story. I will tell you a story. I remember my aunt used to live with us, and we had a lady down the hallway who was like our babysitter, and she was a wonderful lady. Shout out to Miss Cynthia. And we had my baby cousin in there, and he was crying while they were talking.
So I came out of there, and I went to go play with my little cousin. Mind you, I'm like 8 years old at the time, and they're women having a women conversation. Oh, yeah, they're women having a women conversation, and they asked me something that my little ass was not qualified to answer.
Are we better now?
Not anymore. Okay, we're better.
Yep. Yeah, we're back on this mic, so we're good.
All right, good to go. Anyway, I answered a question that my little ass wasn't qualified to answer, and I got ripped apart by 20 to 30-year-old women at the time. And that's when I was like, oh, it's real outside. You know what I'm saying? I got to be conscious of these situations. So it's probably been, 22 years? For me?
22 years since that happened?
That's about you. 22 years? 22?
I can't remember a time where I've ever had like an entire room mad at me.
You can't remember it?
I mean,
PTSD is a motherfucker, ain't it?
I mean, I played basketball and missed a couple like game-winning shots.
Word?
Yeah.
For real? You lost the game for your team?
We was losing before. We was losing before we started making a comeback, and I wasn't clutch at the time. So they might have been a little bit upset with me.
I've lost games in Gundam, but in real life, I've never lost it. If we were losing, it was not Jarrell's fault, bro.
I had 2 men.
What'd you say after some shit like that?
I mean,
we'd be like, my bad. Anyway, trying to hear that shit.
Thank you. I'm trying to get this so we can actually see chat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that One Piece out. Yes. Yeah. No. What
did they say to you? Wait, how old were you at the time?
I was like 13.
Oh, that's crushing.
Yeah, it was so. I was already sad.
Did you start at the time?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. If you were a bench player come in and lose the game,
I was starting. So around that time, I was the tallest motherfucker out there.
Yeah. So what'd you do? You missed a layup? You missed a shot?
I missed a layup.
Oh, they would have.
Well, it was a shot layup. I was center, so I was under the fucking rim.
Oh no!
But like, I probably should have passed it out. But it was.
Let me ask you, does that stay with you forever? Do you ever question your clutchness after that, or the very next game you was like, I'm taking 100 shots.
I'm taking
all the shots.
I promise you, I practiced after that. Just being under the rim. But it didn't matter because it never came.
They never trusted you again.
They never trusted me again. I was bench player after that, buddy.
Oh word! Oh, that was your moment, bro.
I was a bench player after.
Damn.
They put me in for 3 minutes, take me out. It was a sad time.
That would have broke my heart. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
I think, I've had, I've never played pro. I was only okay in high school. Was never great or anything like that. However, I remember in my biggest moment of playing basketball as a kid was our coach was like, if you're doing too much, I'm gonna sit your ass down. If you popping off, I'm gonna sit your ass down. So I came in, I put up 10. I know niggas is ready to hate, but I was like that for a little while, fam. All right, I was really cold, and then niggas got tall for real, and then I was like, all right, well, this is it for me. But I was coming in, I was popping off, I was talking crazy motherfuckers. My coach sat me down. He was like, all right, you ready to go back? I sat down. He sat me down for 3 minutes. We was already busting their ass though, but he got me back up. I came back in. I think we were up 5, and then this next shot would have put us out of range because there was enough time for come back. So I came in, he ran a play, I got the play, I hit a 3, popped it, looked at him, he was like, that's what I'm talking about, Kobe. I was like, you ain't got to tell me nothing else, coach, we good. That's all I needed, baby. Yeah?
Well, that
would have broke my heart.
It was, I don't, looking back, I don't like my middle school, high school career for basketball.
How many years did you play in high school?
2. I stopped my junior year because I realized something.
That's a shame for me.
I grew tall. I've been 5'9" since 7th grade. So when I started playing basketball in an actual setting, they're center skills. You're learning center skills. You got to learn.
You need guard. Yeah, you know, to be a guard, point guard, or some shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't learn any of the point guard stuff. No, none of that. They were center skills. Learn how to back somebody down. Learn how to do all this.
At the top of the key, boxing niggas out.
Oh my god!
Nigga run the play.
Oh, overgrown ass boy. I was pretty much. I was nigga, I was pushing niggas. I was like, oh, we just back them in and then just easy layup.
You got 2000 Shaq running the offense. You can't dunk from the 3. What are you doing?
No, but then they was then after freshman year of they're over 8th to 9th grade. So when you go into freshman year, everybody hit their growth spurt.
Yeah, everybody tall now.
Everybody's my height. So
tall.
There's taller niggas, and now they're you're not center no more. You're fucking.
You gotta be a guard.
You're forward. They put me as forward.
Okay.
Because there were still shorter people.
You were small. You were power forward, or small forward.
Swap between.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So you're basically playing a wing. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm haven't practiced my shots.
Oh,
I can't clutch a 3 right now. I can do that in
my
a street
God.
game just every now and then, but I can't clutch this.
Did you ever go against them niggas that you was on the team with? Like in high school?
Yeah, we played all the time.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm not even gonna lie to you. If I was on your team and saw your ass,
I'm mowing my lawn, but I got y'all on the view. Thank you, Miranda.
Thank you, my dear.
Thank you. But yeah, no, it was up after that.
What was
Because
your,
like all my cousins,
were they at that game?
Yeah, my cousin played with me.
No, were they at the game you missed?
Yeah.
Oh
No, my cousin, we were on the same team. Me and my cousin were on the same team. Ernie wasn't on the team, but like Ernie was on the other team because we had an A and B squad.
Right.
And it was a shame. But like they were shorter than me. So Ernie, all day from outside the 3. All day. He's been short, so he's had to learn how to shoot the entire time. My cousin Curtis, he had to learn how to shoot. Now my cousin Curtis is 6'3", by the way, but he's a baller now.
I hope you flip it next time you talk to him and be like, only reason that we lost that game is because you don't know how to growth spurt, right?
Because you don't know how to growth spurt.
You would have hit your shit, we'd have won.
Right.
That's crazy, bro. That's funny as hell.
I'm not a happy camper about that. I had the whole team mad at me.
But yeah. Yep. I don't think I ever had some shit like that happen to me, man. Thank God.
Then I can talk shit properly. Why does everybody want to talk shit to us?
I don't think it's just mainly you.
Yeah, I know.
That's good. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another magical episode of Because of Fergie. We are your host. I'm Jarrell. This is Miles. And we're an internet show where we just talk shit, you know?
Yeah, we had to redo the intro because apparently they just didn't hear the intro.
Yeah, sorry about that, y'all. We're trying new things, man. We're getting better for y'all, time after time. So
Yeah.
We'll get it better in the future.
I'm sad these mics sound like
We'll figure it out. Because Jarrell likes Philly. What I gotta do with it?
I have no idea.
Oh. What's poppin', G?
I got no idea why they just hating on Philly for right now.
Oh, it's the best team.
How's your week been doing?
Interesting. You know, I heard a quote where it said, "There's no point in looking towards the future while you're living in the now."
What's good, Vic?
What's good, Vic? There's no point in trying to live like looking for the future while you're living in the now, because then even if you don't get there, you have so much time wasted. And I've been trying to really enjoy the place that I am now and give myself that grace. It's not fun feeling behind, especially like at this point in life where you're like, I should be on top of some other shit. But at the same time, it's like, I got to look around for the blessings I do have. And there was a time where I didn't have the things that I wanted and we weren't even doing like this show. So I got to really like take that into consideration.
Yeah, look. Yes. I don't like how hard that hit home.
Yeah, real shit though,
I honestly do feel very behind for myself. And everyone tells me that, like, you move at your own pace. Why are you looking at him like that? Because it hit. It hit home. It hurt. I feel behind. Oh, man. I don't want to get into it. But I feel
you, though.
I feel behind. I feel like I need to play catch up.
Man, dude, I was having this conversation last night with my homegirl. It was just like, dude,
if you focus on the past, you get lucky. I'm not focused on the past. I'm focused on the right now. Not
right, man. It's like you feel like you're in a sinking ship, or you're just maintaining water, and then really in reality, it's not even that bad. Like looking around, you got more than the basics covered, so that's why you feel like you don't have everything because your basics are covered, and that's the thing. There was a time when like I didn't even have the apartment that I had, so I didn't have the show, I didn't have the apartment. And I didn't have the other things, and I wasn't even in a position to do that. Like I just had to figure out like a decent place to live. But now that I have that, to look around at everything else and be like, ugh, feels almost I don't know what the word is. What's the word? Ungrateful. You know. So that's what I'm learning how to be, is to be grateful for my situations now, and know that I'm eventually reach for it. You're exactly where you're supposed to be right now. See, you say that, right? And I hear you what you mean, Kelly. But I think I'm supposed to be between Meg Thee Stallion's ass cheeks. And I'm not there. But if I didn't have this, I wouldn't have Meg Thee Stallion's ass cheeks and I wouldn't have a show. and I wouldn't want to be that guy. So, but I hear you, Kelly. You're right.
Wait, why is it not hide? Unhide the. Okay.
Focus on the future.
You focus on your future. You don't live in the past. Focus on the present will allow for everything to take care of itself. Kelly laughed. All you can do is work towards that.
Oh, look, I'm gonna get my time. I'm gonna get my time, and I ain't gonna miss. I promise you that. You ever think about that?
Yes.
You ever like the chance you get to talk to the woman? I know we talked about it last week, but like, what do you do in that situation?
I don't even know. I feel like I'll freeze up. I feel like I'll freeze up.
You gotta shoot it all, bro.
You don't shoot it all.
You don't know how this gonna go. You listen, I'm 31 right now. I can't wait another 31 years to talk to Meg Thee Stallion. All right? I gotta be ready. I gotta know what I'm gonna say. I gotta practice.
Yeah, no, I'll walk up to Meg Thee Stallion and be like,
I love tall women.
I love tall women.
I love tall women.
Let me climb you like a tree. I'm sure she's heard that before, though.
Let's hear it again.
Hear it again.
But you didn't hear it from me. That's the difference. I said it, so it's different. The fuck?
If you take enough drugs, you'll feel like your past self. You'll feel that is the best moment ever. And depending on the drug, you can see the future.
What you been doing, bro? Fuck us. Is this a cry for help? Am I missing something?
Write it down and rehearse it in the mirror. Look,
you're not wrong.
What you gonna say to Meg?
Hey, look what God can do for us. We can be happy together forever. We don't, all them niggas you was fucking with and hated. I'm not them. I can be better. I don't know. I'll figure it out in a moment. I'll get there.
You done dated XYZ men, and you did, and clearly they didn't work out.
You gave Ben Simmons some coochie. I'm better than Ben Simmons, bro. Like, you only get to live one day at a time. Start worrying about your future and get your present. You're 100% right, Jackie. You're 100% right. I think, like, when I was talking to my homegirl yesterday, though, I was like, do you feel like you got like a fire, like, in you? Where even when you're supposed to be relaxing, it feels like you gotta go.
Yeah.
Like I can't sleep at night sometimes because I'm like, bro, we got shit to do.
Yes.
And like not just in my personal life, but like even with the show, like there's bigger ideas, like especially now with the stuff that we're doing. Like I really can't wait for us to dive into. So I feel like we kind of constantly going. There's
so much that I have on my mind when it comes to things that I want to do that I like. Sleeping, rare happens.
Man, dude.
That 8 hours don't be 8 hours.
I almost feel guilty for being tired.
Oh, yeah.
That's terrible. Like,
definitely feel guilty for being tired. There's still a commercial that I have half edited on my computer.
Yeah, we got to do that.
I just haven't been to be fair, I haven't been able to focus on it because I've been doing other stuff.
I feel it though. But yeah, man, that's just us. We really want to give you guys the best form of entertainment that we possibly can give you, and not only for us. Like again, we still just doing this because we enjoy it, but also we got a lot of creative ideas that we want to get out, and I'm really excited for them to come to life, man. So yeah, but other than that, I can't complain. Life's been blessed. Living, eating. Pushing forward.
Pushing forward. Yeah, no.
What about you, G?
I've been a great week.
I didn't say anything. I just said, that was it. I agree.
I don't remember what happened this week, but it's been a great week. It just feels good.
You should.
Yeah, well.
That's what's up.
Oh, I did got an interview.
What's up?
About to get another one. I know it. Let's jump into this app.
What are we doing? Yeah, what are we talking about first?
We're talking. One of the things I want to talk about is this app.
Okay.
That I thought was a joke at first, but it's a real. It's very real. Called Fly Me Out, and it's a somewhat dating app where women sign up and men sign up. And men go on vacations and like post like, hey, I'm going to
the Caribbean.
And girls get to see that and be like, ooh, I want to go and swipe right. I don't know exactly how it works, but they're like, ooh, I want to go. And then they match and get flown out to the Caribbean with this random dude.
Is it only for women that can do it? Like only women can get flown out? Or
I doubt it's only women, so I shouldn't say women.
You wanna join it? See if we
No.
get flown out somewhere?
No.
Not with a dude, but like
no,
somebody rich auntie.
No. Someone rich auntie flying me out.
She's like, ooh, I got a weekend in Cleveland.
See, that was one of my questions I was going to ask you. I was like, would you get flown out
for the content? Yeah,
for the content.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I'm saying, bro, what you mean on somebody else's dime? Yeah, I'm in there.
You just asking for gold diggers. I want free vacation. See, I don't trust. Look, when I was younger, I probably would have did it. I got stuff to lose now, and I feel
that's some real shit, bro.
Sex trafficking ain't just for women; they be looking for everybody.
That's not funny, but you know, to be like, ooh, you got your Hawaiian vacation shirt on, your shorts, your flip flops. Now you in the back of a van looking crazy. That's terrible.
I would be. Nothing is for free. I'm sure there's implied something. Maybe they just won't call me. The app can't say that it's like a sex app, but I'm thinking it is. But the fact that it exists, period.
Do you think we're in like a new level of loneliness, or people just want to just do stuff for the stunt?
I think people just want to do stuff for the stunt. Like, it's so crazy that you're willing to go on a vacation, get flown out by some people you don't even know.
True. Well, I mean, that's what dating is. You go out with a person you ain't known for real.
Yeah, going out to like somewhere local. I know my way home. I know where I'm at.
Everywhere local. Here. If you think Earth is.
Oh my.
I'm just talking shit now.
Everywhere local. If you think yourself is world's child.
Yeah, man.
What's the saying? Ass, grass, or gas. Nobody rides for free.
Or it's hard, bro.
It's modern day blind dates. It is, but it's so much scarier than blind dates. Because again, blind date, you would at least be like, oof, I gotta go. You can't go if you are flown out somewhere. You can't just go.
That's a good point. They take you somewhere that only got one flight a day. Yeah, you look crazy. If
you look crazy. Now you're just sitting at the airport.
Yeah, I can't do it. Not built for it.
Well,
let me take that back. If I can, I guess the risk is not knowing who you're gonna go with. Wait, on either side of it, would you do it? If you had like an extra ticket on vacation, none of your peoples can go. You're like, I don't want the ticket to go to waste. Somebody just will see who can come with me. Would you do it then?
That still feels gross.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
That still feels gross. Because then I'll be spending the entire time trying to make sure this person knows that I'm not trying to do anything.
I'm not creepy. I'm not creepy.
Look, you can sleep on the bed. I'll sleep in the next room.
I'll sleep outside.
I don't care.
This is your vacation now. I'm just go back home, fam. I ain't trying to do
that. Is scary to travel somewhere far away with a stranger. That's what I'm saying. And even if like you, like I don't know exactly how the app works, but if you like message and talk for a little while, it's still, Why don't y'all do a little research and find what the rules are? If someone sends me a copy of their passport, I'm sure I can find out if they're legit.
That's not a bad idea. We'll check back with you.
Thanks,
that's what's up. That's dedication. We appreciate that, Melina.
Tell all your riders. Oh wait, DoorDasher, you don't actually have it right.
You ain't got nobody in the way.
I was about to say.
Tell them talk to the fries or something.
On every receipt, just go ahead and tell them to watch Because of Fergie.
Could you get fries? Probably. Such good promo though.
Probably.
We get cards made.
I want to figure out some good promo. I want to buy a billboard. Buying a billboard would be fun.
I told you one thing I'm very much like. I know I made it when I had enough money to like post an event that we're doing or something that I'm a part of in the neighborhoods of exes I don't like.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's when I know, like, oh, I'm really on a higher level. Because now you got to see me.
Y'all had flyers, I would.
We don't want to get you fired.
We don't have flyers, but we do have a merch page.
Bump, bump.
Bop, bop.
Bump, bump.
Bop, bop.
To everybody who bought the shirts, we appreciate you. That's how we got these microphones. So if you want to contribute to us being great, make sure you go ahead and buy the merch. And you get a nice, nifty shirt, hat, blanket, all of that out of it.
Yeah, you get nice stuff if you purchase something. They're very high quality stuff, I found out.
Very nice.
Very nice stuff. What inspired the name for your channel? So this started because, Darrell always posted something funny, like some funny argument or thought on Facebook back in the day. One of the ones that me and him got into like a real deep thing about was Pop-Tarts, and he hates cinnamon or brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tarts.
I just don't. It's just not good. There's so many other options.
And we had a back and forth on that. And then I think one day
so bad.
I was listening to Fergie or something, and I thought, like, why isn't Fergie listed as a hot person? Like, she is, but she's not. And I was just like, you know what? I want to talk to Jarrell about this. And so I called up Jarrell on Facebook, and then we just shared it. We shared the, like, just us talking. This is really what it was. We weren't even looking for chat. We were just like, just anybody can jump in if we want. And we were just talking about how Fergie has the makeup to be hot, but just like all like together. See, yeah.
You know what I found out? She was like heavily on drugs for a long time. Like,
oh my
she
God.
was a child star, and then she was like really into drugs.
Oh
And then Black Eyed Peas happened, and she was like, "I'm out here."
I found out a little bit later that Black Eyed Peas had like 3 different female leads.
I don't know about the one.
Yeah, they had someone before Fergie.
That's the only one I know. It was a black woman.
And now they got a new woman.
There's a new woman.
There's a new woman. She's like this short Asian lady.
That's fine.
Yeah, wow. I think she performed with them one time. And then they were just like, will.i.am's like, I'm not making music anymore.
You think Fergie was just like, that stupid bitch out of here. Like,
Fergie went and did her own thing.
What?
We got Fergalicious from that.
You know what, though? I think she got hit by the curse of Polo the Don, though.
Polo the Don?
Remember all those songs that he used to produce? Everybody he produces is not making music no more. Keisha Cole, everybody check for her. R. Kelly is in jail. When last time you heard a new Rich Boy song? Never. Feel me? It's Polo the Don, man. He took everybody's career away. It's crazy.
Is there actually a curse of Polo the Don? Like, can I look this up?
I'll look up all the people he produced. I'm talking crazy.
Curse of Polo.
You really looking it up? That's so funny.
Yeah, no, I'm looking it up.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. When we were thinking about, like, when we were doing the pre-show, we had a conversation, and I was like, from the app thing, and I was like, how long do you think it is before prostitution is just legal? So, and you said 40 years.
I did. So yeah, pre-show. The question was how many years until prostitution becomes legal?
What's up, Keisha?
Hey, Keisha. I'm glad you joined at this question. How many years until prostitution becomes legal?
Just legal. Because we got apps like that. Everybody knows what Tinder is at this point. So
fucking OnlyFans is popping.
Right, bro.
It was popping at least. Again, I say I'm a lower it to 30 to 40.
Why? That's so long.
Now the reason why I say that, because lawmakers are still alive.
That nigga's about to die.
Yeah.
You seen Mitch McConnell?
Yeah.
That nigga's built like ditto.
I'm giving like 50-year-olds and up are like against prostitution.
Trump about to go to jail.
Trump is going to prison.
Trump was buying pussy.
Yeah, prison.
Like, he was buying Stormy Daniels, bro.
He was. But he's not going to allow free people to do that.
Well, he's not going to allow either. He's going to jail. So Wait, how you
People
feel?
should be able to do what they want with their bodies. Should just be legal like weed. You could do constant health checks and collect taxes. Look,
Yeah, but
I'm
how
not
do you
wrong.
collect taxes on that? You feel me? Like OnlyFans kind of makes sense because it's like you got to pay for that, and then they'll see your income. I get that, but like,
I think Trump beat all the charges. No,
he's convicted
He's
on
convicted
34,
on
bro.
so many accounts. He got
He's
convicted
34.
today.
He got hit for 34 charges, bro. Brothels got to pay taxes though. But that's in those situations, yeah.
Yeah, brothels itself will be legal in like 20 years. Maybe.
They're legal now. I'm just saying, when do you think it'll be legal? Like everywhere, like
30 to 40 years. And that's just because it'll give us, it'll make it so that like the new Senate around that time are people that grew up and was just like, let hoes be hoes. Current Senate won't do that. And I'll give them about like 15 years of life left. There's some 50-year-olds in there, so like that's why I said 30 to 40 because they're not retiring until they're 87. So get them out the way.
I got a decade.
You got a decade?
Yeah. I think like I said, we got an older batch of Republicans, especially like heavy old school minded Republicans, getting the fuck up out of there within the next 5
He's 34-0. Must be a world record.
Yeah, he's going to jail. But yeah, we're gonna get them up out of here in about 10 to like within the next 2 election cycles. So that puts us about 8-ish years. It's probably about a decade. Once they get up out of there, they're gonna have some new, fresher minded people. Us?
Yeah.
Like me and you?
Me and you. On this show, just have a little.
Who's our
segment.
current representative?
I have no idea.
Exactly. What the fuck do we? If we bring somebody qualified in to have those conversations, absolutely. But me and you, after
how do we get people to vote on local elections? Like
how?
Yeah.
You make them go, hey, do you hate shit in your neighborhood? This is how you change it. But I think with that though, we don't have enough people like us who also know the system, who are willing to go and be put on that platform. And then even when they are put on that platform, they still got to play the game. And I think with them playing the game, they got to do some bullshit that we might consider you would like a traitor for, or anything like that. And I think that's the thing we don't understand about politics.
You need a PR team. I need a PR team, me personally.
I don't think. Out of me and you, who do you think would make a great politician?
Me.
Really? No, tell me. Yeah, you can convince me. I got a vote right here for you, buddy. I want to hear this.
I'll bring the poster board. I think I would make a great politician because I am very capable of seeing across the line and like seeing how the other people think and bringing that back.
You want to say that last part again?
Seeing how the other people think and bringing that back and just trying to work across the line. I'm also an excellent liar. But at the same time, I'm not a piece of shit, so maybe I won't be a good politician.
I don't think you have to be a piece of shit to be a good politician. If that was the case, then
I'll get the PowerPoint ready.
I don't think you have to be a piece of shit.
What do you think?
I mean, you?
Yeah.
Probably you.
So you weren't mad at it?
Wrong. If you would have said I would have made a better politician than you because I believe the bullshit that I be saying more than you believe your bullshit. I'm like, yeah, you got me. For sure.
So because I believe what I say?
You don't believe what you say. Don't. But you make it seem like you give a fuck about what you're saying. And then they be like, Miles, remember when you said this? You'd be like, nigga, that shit was yesterday. That's a new day. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
So I lie.
Yeah, not lie. Because I don't think you intentionally go, what I'm saying is bullshit. I think you believe it until it's time for you to put forth the belief. And then you're like, oh, that shit I was saying. No, I think not. Miles, what's your stance on kids going to school? It's great. We should do it. All right, well, we're going to take some money from the fund. Well, What about the bitches? Now we're in trouble.
I think I'd be a good politician for more than just my like flip-floppiness, I guess you're saying I have. I think I'd be a good politician just because I want positive change.
Like what? We want change.
This
is your moment.
One thing I really want to change is jury rigor or gerrymandering.
Okay.
Fucking hate that.
Okay.
I want to change
gerrymandering.
Gerrymandering.
You're doing great so far.
Gerrymandering. I want to impose something we can't do. This is not something I could do even if I got a logo. I want to impose an age limit on the Senate.
Okay.
So I don't think the Senate should be allowed to be over 65 years old.
Okay.
Just you're after that you're really out of touch with
I agree with you on that.
What's happening in like America.
I don't think Mitch McConnell should be making decisions for people.
Yeah.
Like, I think anybody who grew up in Jim Crow should run the world right now.
Just
you should be out.
A little bit out. But like
that's really not helping your case either.
I'm 33. I'm not even old enough to be president yet.
Yeah, I'm just fucking with you. But you are old. So.
I'm not old. Keith is old.
Keith is old. You gonna cuss you out, bro?
That's fine. Just gotta use some old timey terms. Come here, whippersnapper. Yeah, get those old ass people out. That's what I'm saying. Like you.
So 65. That's it. That's your
limit? I think 60. Like you're still.
You want Bernie Sanders out though?
Yeah.
Damn.
That nigga gotta go.
Damn, Bernie.
And like you can't be like you don't know what's happening. Like you're not really in touch with. I'm cool with Bernie. It's just you're not really in touch with what's happening in America. If you are, for every one person that's like over that age, there's 1,000 that isn't. There's 65-year-olds that don't know how to use computers right now.
I agree. I'm with you.
Like we got to get them out.
You grew up in a very different America, and you making decisions for that one. With that,
I'm younger than both of y'all. You nap talking.
You nap taker.
You
back herder. When
that.
You stand up. I use whippersnapper in a sentence ass nigga. I love it here. I think we elect Pastor Jarrell as our chancellor and have Miles become a Jedi Knight. I don't know how politics work. Bluey, I love you so much.
I would definitely become a Jedi Knight.
Oh my God. Okay. See, this is what I'm saying. You'd become a Jedi Knight for real?
No, I would probably be a rogue Jedi.
Yeah, okay.
I would be a rogue Jedi. Yeah. I wouldn't be Sith, but I'm definitely not like actual Jedi. Jedi can't have sex.
Yeah, I know. That's where I was like, go ahead. Say that dumb shit again.
Jedi Knights don't get to do that.
He literally took over the whole universe because he was like, I ain't getting no draws. Y'all told me to throw these draws away.
He was like, I fell in love, and you like, no? You didn't even get, no.
You know, dude, I think Anakin
55, once you get those AARPs, you should be out. No, 55, you're still cool. Like, you could still learn at that age, in my head.
At 55?
Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah, you can still learn, and technically anybody can get an AARP card right now. I found that out.
Yeah.
There's no age limit. We calling them old. I just got here.
Where Rama?
We're calling everybody old.
We're not calling everybody old.
We're calling Keith old.
Keith is
old. Calling Keith old.
I really keep shooting at you.
I know.
I can't help you.
I wanted to get him a walker so bad. Like if I had the money for it, I was gonna buy him a walker.
I respect that. That would have been hilarious. He probably would have threw it at you.
He probably would have threw it at me. It would have been worth it though.
That would have been pretty funny. Shout out to Keith and his lovely life partner for both of them having a birthday.
They did. They turned 30 and something.
Yeah.
I have one.
Oh, we should have gave it to him. Yeah, man. I don't know. Like I said, if we're still talking about the political thing,
and we're still talking about the political thing.
I'm with you on getting old people out of there. I think there's a test that needs to be passed, like a basic, like understanding of shit that you need to pass.
Every 2 years, you got to
yeah,
pass
and you
it.
yeah, bro.
Every 2
yeah,
years,
man.
you got to take the test. You got to
or
pass
like when
it.
you got to renew your license every 4 years or some shit
Yeah,
like that.
that I would accept that. Every 4 years,
You gotta
Senate got to take this test.
And you have to show you know what's going on in the world.
Yeah.
And you got to stand where you stand too. I think that's the other thing. I get people switch ideas a lot, but you can't run on some bullshit. What?
You get people switch ideas a lot?
Yeah. You think you switch ideas a lot?
I think I switch ideas, but you tell me I just don't believe my own bullshit.
Really?
So I can't switch ideas. I can't be thinking this way and then be like, you know what? I had a deeper thought, and now I'm on another side.
Can you give me a situation? Can you give me an example? You have one?
Not off the top of my head.
Keep talking. I'll check my email.
Why do you have email?
No. Keep going.
Yes, they trying to call people old and grunt when they stand up. Love you too, Keith.
Who is they?
Or if you picking out headstones, get help the government. Oh my God, who's picking out headstones? You'd be surprised by the amount of people who don't have higher education that are in politics. Crazy. See, it's not even about, in my head, I like higher education is all right and all, but like I want you to have basic understanding of the world and how the world is looking right now. If you don't know that, how are you properly making laws and voting on shit? Damn, y'all, they gotta catch their breath to stand up. Miles' first job was lining up powdered wigs.
That's pretty funny.
Wow.
That's pretty hilarious. I ain't gonna stop.
Wow.
I won't let him talk to me like that.
Well, he can talk how he wants right now.
Nah, that's real. I don't know. Yeah, man.
What's on your email?
Oh, you want to read it? Yeah, I'll let you read it. You want to read it? Go ahead and read it out loud for everybody.
I don't want to read it out loud.
Go ahead. No, do it. You wanted to know, so.
All right. On the day of October 12th, you got the day?
Just for moments like this, absolutely. Absolutely.
All right.
You want to call my bluff? Let's call it, baby. Let's do it.
On the day of October 25th, Miles got caught bullshitting. I can't read.
I got you. Give me
that. Can you read it?
On the day of October 25th, Miles got caught bullshitting right in front of your face, and instead of saying he was bullshitting, he tried to treat you like your name was Samantha. Going forward, do not give suggestions on anything else ever. If he gets to talking that dumb shit again, then bring this up. Then bring up Leslie. There we go. I'm happy. Actually, we can use that. We can use that right now if you want to.
Why couldn't I change my mind?
Because in this example, you were talking. I'm really happy we're here now. I remember you were like, "Hey, man, a woman's past don't matter to Miles. I'm with whatever, baby. I'll love you through it all." We were like, okay, cool. We think we got a girl for you. You were like, okay, what's up? We were like, well, she kind of had a crush on one of our homies. You were like, what do you like? How deep was the crush? It was like, it's a pretty serious crush. You were like, no, thank you. We were like, why? This is the woman of your dreams. She's the ethnicity you wanted. She's built how you wanted. She do everything you wanted. You were like, yeah, but she probably, and you said, and I quote, she probably masturbated to that man. And I don't like that. So, what happened between your past don't matter to now she's touching herself? What happened then?
Her past doesn't matter if I don't know the person. But I know Calvin. I see Calvin every day. If me and her got together, he would have been at my wedding. And she would have thought about like,
what does that have to do with anything?
Why does it matter that you wouldn't have gone with her?
I've never said that the past don't matter to me, though. That's never a stance I took. It matters very much to me. I'm very.
Look, it was the past don't matter, but there's like
there was no but, brother. That's what I'm saying.
Everything has a but.
Will's trying to call people old. Oh my god, I'm on y'all ass, but I wasn't in here for that. I didn't call you old. I just laughed at it. However, let's talk about that though. Seriously, if
you jerked it to her friend, would you be okay for her to date you?
Thank you, bro. Because like we had this conversation too. Like, let's say you do try to holler at a girl in a friend group, and then that doesn't work out, and you're like, now the whole friend group won't mess with you. You were like, ridiculous. It just didn't work out for one of us. That was you with your words that you said. Go ahead, brother. Let's go. This is the political beginnings of Miles Ross. That's what we should have named the show.
The political beginnings of Miles Ross?
Right.
It's not even my name.
Well, go ahead, brother. Get out of this one because I'm interested. You did say at one point you were like, hey, man, if I talk to a girl in a friend group and it don't really work out, why can't I talk to another girl in the friend group? That's ghetto. That they're all the way done with me.
Bring up an excellent point.
Well, just your points. So you brought up an excellent point.
No, I mean you brought up an excellent point that I can't stand on both these things.
Gotta make a decision. Go ahead, tap dance out of this one, politician.
Go ahead, tap dance out of this one.
What's the cat's name and why is it not on the show more often? This is Ortiz, and he's not on the show because Miles treats him like Cinderella, and he has to hide away. Also, he sheds a shit ton, and I have a black shirt, and I don't have time for his fur to be all over my stuff. However, as soon as we log off of this, I'm going to pet him like he has never been pet before. I love this dude.
He's been pet.
It's fine. You know what I haven't got for the past 2 days? This answer. So, waiting.
So you said
Okay.
You said the Leslie thing was a deep crush.
Okay.
Deep crush implies months of thoughts consuming their head.
Okay.
He's the best cat ever.
He is. His breath stank though.
So much.
So bad.
So bad.
Cute.
That implies months.
Okay.
Of thought. A quick holler would have been just that. Like, oh, shot my shot, missed.
Okay. So, like, when you're talking to a girl, you'll never talk to a girl in the same friend group.
I can't say that.
But the Leslie thing. So, wait, how many months? Like, how many months is too long now for you to be considering talking to another girl in the friend group? 3 months? 3 months too long? You were talking to a girl for 3 months, nothing happened. Now her other fine friend Jessica come up saying, ooh wee.
Saying, ooh wee.
Right. Now she coming up and saying, what's up? Now you can't talk to her? Now what's up?
I miss you guys though. I've got the retro converter or convention, sorry. I'm reading from afar. I have the retro convention. I'm stoked because it's third year in a row for me, and the team has ran this convention. That's what's up.
Post some pictures. Also, that mic is turned on.
Oh, it's muted over there.
All right, fantastic.
Yeah.
I don't answer this question.
I don't got an answer.
You ducking?
Yeah, I'm ducking. I ain't got an answer.
Yeah, so you don't believe none of that shit you was talking, huh? You just say words, huh?
Yeah. I believe some of it.
To answer this for me personally, man, I'm way too for another stuff for your question. I think I know personally I'm too selfish, man. Like I want my own. I want to keep the illusion that my woman has never seen another man naked ever in her life.
That's a strong illusion to have on yourself.
Listen, I understand, but I need it to keep me sane. Because again, I've said this before, bro. On a strange Tuesday, it's gonna catch me, and I'm gonna be hemmed up, and punching the back of the head with that shit. I can't have that. We can't be eating ice cream in the park, and I can't be like, ugh.
So what if she hits you with a compliment, but to you it's a backhanded compliment?
What?
Like, no homo. Like she hits you with the ooh, Jarrell, this was the best dick I ever had. Now this is implying she had Yeah, she had some dick in her
Oh
life.
wow! You know, you have a very good point.
She's had
But we
some
talked
dick in
about
her
this
life.
before the show.
And
At
now-
some point, you got to just play the game and you just got to accept like this is the game. But you don't have to believe it in your heart.
Jarrell was a kid who never shared his toys.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
I want my own. Like I want everything for me, man. I don't think that's. I think there's a billion people, like over a billion people on Earth.
So
What, 67 billion?
And
There
you
can't be
think-
one other person like me. That's ridiculous.
Now, Jarrell, can I ask you?
Go ahead.
Have you been with only
One woman in a friend group? Yeah.
No, one woman. Period.
In my life?
Yeah.
I've been
Your
with-
wife?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so you expect her to have only been with you?
Yeah.
You see the contradiction?
Did I ever say I was fair? When did I say I was fair, brother? That's not my job. When did I ever in my life say, hey, I'm a fair motherfucker? No, I'm just playing. In all seriousness, do I know it's ridiculous? Absolutely, dude. Do I know these things are not going to happen? Absolutely. That doesn't mean that I still don't look at them like, I really do want this, though. You know? It's ridiculous. But I know the older I get, those things have to go away. Like, at one point in my life, and again, this is not no time recently. This is back when I was like 18, 19. I was like, man, I want a girl who's a virgin so me and her can just be together and we'll only know each other and whoop-de-doo-doo-doo. But no, that's not how life works, you know? That's not how any of this works. So you got to build it with the person that you find and everything like that. And y'all got to come to your own common understanding and everything.
You might not be a politician, but I really think you should be a public speaker.
What are we doing?
Yeah, I mean, like, motivational, like, maybe psychiatrist.
You know what's funny?
That's why your ass over there with Miles instead of Big. Oh my god!
Wait, that's fair. That's a fair shot because it's ridiculous.
Why my name got to be brought into it?
Because we sitting in this basement together.
Yes.
But you're right though. Listen, I never said what I said is ridiculous or these thoughts that I had at one time in my life weren't ridiculous. I'm a constantly evolving man. I'm constantly making new thoughts and everything like that, you know? And sometimes I stand on hard stances and sometimes I realize those hard stances are fucking ridiculous and I have to adjust and make moves.
So why is it when we tell you, man, these hard stances are fucking ridiculous, you looking at me and...
What's a hard stance that's ridiculous I have, though? As of late.
As of late? You haven't had that many as of late.
She said, "Fuck me for." He said, "When y'all get 40." Oh no, I'll be fine by then, Jackie. I can't guarantee that, but I'll be good by then.
I'm gonna be good by then.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
I was gonna say I'm gonna be God by then. Oops.
Nah, well, I ain't talking shit. Yeah, aim for stars, but you know, it's. I don't. How do I say it? I'm trying to make sure I say the right set of words because I think by that point in my life, the things that I've been working on now, because really, in all honesty, it wasn't until the pandemic when I tried to like get everything in order. I was just kind of living life beforehand, you know, just like doing stuff. Because again, I was 28 when the pandemic started. So just living life, trying to find my way. It wasn't until I was forced to really sit down and look at everything around me is when I started putting stuff together. And in that time, I made a bunch of my dreams come true. So I'm cool with that. You know, I think by the time I'm 40, I'll be able to stand on some shit that I built and I'll be okay with that. So I'll be fine. And again, I can't say yes or no to the wife situation. That comes with life. But I feel like I'll be fine by then.
I'll be fine by then because either I'll be single and I'm fine because I'm like, I've reserved my life to being George Clooney, or
let me tell you some real shit, dude. I'm gonna tell you some real shit. George Clooney is such a high hat, and I hope you keep that, brother. Because the opposite end, when I was living on the East Coast for a little while, I lived in kind of like, it wasn't really like dormitory settings, but we all had a room and then we had a common area.
Yeah.
And I was just there while I was working and everything like that. Because I knew I wasn't going to stay there. And there's nothing sadder than like 50-year-old men, like with nothing going on, eating dinner. Oh man, it's rough.
Yeah.
It's rough. And with that though, I kind of get why people just settle for their situations. You know, life didn't really plan out the way you thought it was gonna go. You maybe didn't take some shots, or you did take a shot and it didn't really go the way you wanted to go, and you're just trying to maintain through life. But
it's never too late to take the shot. In my head,
I'm with you. But the recuperation period of taking that shot, like being 20 and losing out on a situation or going somewhere new and trying to make it in a new city, it's a different type of energy than like say doing it at 40 or 50. You feel me? Now, like don't nobody want to be 50 with roommates. Oh, we 50 talking about some Larry tripping out. You know what I'm saying? We gotta go to your place.
Tripping out.
I don't want to hear that shit. Yeah, man.
Oh my god.
Nobody want to deal with that, because now you got to reevaluate. So yeah, but yeah, man, I can't do it, bro. Like I said, them niggas was, and oh man, not to talk crazy on them because they were nice guys, but like that's what I've seen what happens when you don't, you know what I'm saying, try to take care of your demons early, or you know what I'm saying, get ahead of them before they take over your life. Because now you in a position and you looking around and you doing the same shit that you was doing when you was 25. You know what I'm saying? And that's horrifying to me personally.
I took a look at myself, like when I turned 30, you're halfway there. There's still a lot to go. I was like, that's over a quarter of a century. Yeah. Now I looked at myself. I was like, man, am I really still doing the same things I did when I was 25? That was only 5 years ago when I did that.
That's what I'm saying.
And then I made changes.
Right. I didn't have my own, like I had roommates at 25. Now I got my own spot. It's not even the one, like, I'm happy and I'm blessed with it. That's what I was saying earlier. Like, I'm looking around and I'm feeling like I'm behind, but really, like, I'm doing better than I ever thought that I would be doing, These are goals that I had, like, even small goals that I had at one point, but now I'm actually doing them.
Yeah.
So if I just keep, keep the same type of energy, keep trying to better myself, keep trying to be ahead of things, I'll be all right.
Bro, I turned 30 in a few weeks, and I know I have grown, but I just wish I was further ahead.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Especially, like, as men, I think we're constantly doing that. I know, like, Drell was in the hood at 25, and he looking after white people talk. I forgot about that, bro. I did.
Oh my god!
I did though. But yeah, man, real shit. But no, I think especially now is like, especially with us being men, looking at what my dad had to deal with, because he had to raise a whole family. Looking at my homies with kids, they're constantly trying to better themselves and make sure they're in better situations. And even my homies now who, may not be living the dreams that they want to, but they put all their stats into being stable. So they made sure that they had their home situation, they got a career that they mess with, and job security and everything like that. So they swung on that and they made it. But they're constantly thinking like, oh, what's the next thing? Like, how do I get ahead of this bullshit before it snowballs, or I'm no longer able to just be comfortable? And I think that just comes with being a dude, man. I think there's one. I don't know. Women too. Actually, we haven't heard from them. Do y'all think about this constantly, where you're in a constant state of like, hey, I got to move forward. I got to take care of this, or do y'all go, today's the day. Like, I'm just trying to get through today, and then we'll see how tomorrow goes. You feel me? Oh,
yeah, that's a good question. I know I have a personal problem. I never really count my blessings. I try to focus on them, but I never really do. I always think about what's next and what I don't
have, man.
Yeah, what I don't have. I'm like,
that's a slippery slope.
It is. It's a scary slope. I usually just like say, fuck it. We're way ahead of y'all, that's for sure. That's not fair. But yeah, no, I'm constantly thinking like, all right, what do I need to do to get to that next level?
Mm-hmm.
What do I need to? Because like,
what does the next level look like for you though?
I don't know at the current moment.
See what I'm saying?
That's the problem. I don't know what my next level look like because I don't know what my plan is for the future right now. I think my plan kind of got a little bit wonky, and I stopped doing the 5-year and just was like, let me get today.
Yeah. I do mine in 6-month intervals. Like, what can I do to do this up? And that's what sucks, man. Because like even Especially now, man, because I can see like one step back here can push everything that I want to do off for another 2 months. So even my 6-month time frame is now off of whack. Well, it's quite irritating.
Yeah, I had my 1 year time frame when I say at the beginning of the year I had a 1 year time frame. Currently, no. That's a lot to turn. I have to sit up for that. Remember, we're not talking fair. We're talking reality. When I was 26, I have been out of college 3 years, had saved enough money to build a house and move into it. When I was 39, I had already traveled around half the world and have been in states or have been to the States, got married, had a kid at 40, and already owned everything that I needed to raise that
Jack
kid.
was on business. Did you already? I think that's another thing too that I didn't do, and that's something that I'm starting to figure out now. Like, did you already, when you were going to school and you got out of school, did you know like this is the plan that I'm going to, or this is the area that I'm going to, so I don't have to worry about everything? I know for me personally, I had ideas of what I wanted to do, but there was nothing that I was like, that's the thing. You feel me? And that's really why I wish like growing up, I would have done shit like went to drama class or anything like that. Just expose myself to different things. I was really into sports and that was fun, but I didn't think of different ways of expressing myself, especially with the way that I'm doing now, which is why we're doing shows and I'm having a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, it's a good time, man. Decided what I wanted to do with my life before I graduated. See, Jack, you were ahead of the curve. You knew what it was. I had no idea what the hell I was doing at 18. I had no idea what I was doing at 21. I had no idea what I was doing at 23. It wasn't until I was 28 where I looked at everything and was like, I don't really like this anymore. You know, I really want to get the basic stuff that I want to get. And by the grace of God, I got it, you know. But now I'm like, how do I build from this? What's the next bigger thing from this? I have an idea what my next level is, and I think I know what my talents are and how I can apply them in ways. But like I said, I'm still not shaky, but it's just no solid thing. I think that having a clear-cut idea puts you so far ahead of everything.
I think I'm trying to get my thoughts in order because I didn't not have a plan. I had a plan and I executed my plan. I went to college. I was in my career. I was making good money for my age, but it wasn't enough.
Yeah.
It just never was enough. I was enough for it was enough for what I was doing at the time. But it never was quite really enough.
What is your enough then? Like, what's your ultimate goal?
Well, by enough, I meant when I got out of college, when I was quote unquote supposed to be saving money, and I lived with my roommates. I was only paying $350 for rent.
Oh my God!
Right? It was cheap.
Jesus Christ.
It was a cheap rent then,
bro.
But with how much I was getting paid and all my other expenses, I only got to save a little bit. And then eventually I got enough, moved out to Texas, got a better paying job that pretty much was almost double what I was making. No, it wasn't. Now that I think about it, I was making about what I was making, a little bit more than what I was making, but everything, the expenses jumped along with my pay. And that's what I've realized lately is that my expenses keep jumping with my pay. And it's not like I'm doing extra shit. It's just everything is costing so much more.
Mm.
When I first moved into my 1-bedroom apartment, it was $1,100. That was easy work at the time.
Yeah.
When I left that place, didn't get no bigger. They wanted me to pay $1,560.
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa. This place ain't no bigger.
My place is just to switch the apartments to the one that I want to do is $1,200, and I probably could do it, but it just feels ridiculous to pay $1,200 for a place with crackheads in the back. That just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, no, it was my apartment it got nicer, but also it didn't. Again, my place didn't change. It was just the stuff around me kind of changed, and they're like, for the money.
Do you think and that's another thing too, especially people who have like their partners
Thank
already.
you, bro. Have a good night.
Yeah, see you later, freshman. You think the people who, dang, I really do wish we would have somebody that's like been in a committed relationship for X amount of time. Because like, I also think that's part of a cheat code too, to be able to have somebody to lean on for those type of situations. To be able to be like, hey, like we're in this together. So like, no matter what, not having to worry about the bullshit. I think that does help you push you to where you want to be.
Yeah, but I own my house. I moved into my grandma's, and she gave me the house to me.
That's love.
But between utilities, random expenses, it's probably like 2,500, 3,000 a month. Oh my god!
That's the other thing too, man. Like, I don't want a house, but I don't want to keep paying rent. But I don't want to live in Minnesota for fucking ever. Like, this place is cool for now, but I've seen other places. I've lived in San Diego but I've been to San Diego for an extended amount of time. And that, dude, it's just something about being in a city like that that's so glorious. You sell that razzle because you're throwing good money after bed.
Yes, and she's talking to Miranda.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's the other thing too, man. I don't really know like what city I feel like making my home, and I feel like that'll all come when I feel like I found the thing that I want to do the most in the world. I got a bunch of ideas of it, but just don't know it.
Yeah, I did try to live in a different state, and I did live in a different state for 7.5 years, and it was great. But like, I feel like I missed certain things, and I was just like, for me, it's not where I live; it's how I live.
Mm.
And so for me, how I live is I want to live kind of near my friends. I want to have a life and be out and do things. And sure, I could be by myself every now and then, but like forced to be by myself versus choosing is very different.
Do you think because I always try to tell people to make sure to go to a different city for a couple of like even for a month or 2 months, just live somewhere else for real. Get an apartment, get a room, rent a room, work a job, live in a completely new city, see how that feels, and then come back. Do you think that experience like helped you grow or at least see the world in a kind of a different view?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Same.
Being able to see the world in a different way, just seeing how other people live is just ridiculous. I also saw what it's like to have no student debt or have your debt paid off and make what I made.
She was glorious. What?
It was so wild because this dude was fresh out of college. We were at the same job. He was fresh out of college. I wasn't. So he had gotten his debt paid off through some means, whether it been his parents or something. I think it was his parents. And then they got a house. I was just like, I asked him, I was like, just straight up like, hey, how'd you get this house? Like, how'd you like before? He was like, oh yeah, my parents paid off my student loans, and then I used what I had, or I used. What did he say? He said something, but basically he was set up for this success already.
So the money that he was already with the job that he got, the money that he had coming in, you didn't have to worry about too much. You just now taking care of yourself.
Yeah,
that allows you so much more freedom in this shit, bro.
Yep.
So much more freedom in this shit, bro. Yeah, man. My parents told me to get the fuck out, and I was just like, "We gotta scramble. We gotta make it happen, baby." And like I said, by the grace of God, I did for the most part. But then you run to that point where you just feel like you get tired of trying to play catch up. You want to like be stable, and I don't think I haven't been stable until from 21 until. So basically, I got this apartment. I don't feel like I was stable. And now that I'm stable, that's when them thoughts of me being behind felt like. I was like, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? People got this, people got this, people got this. Now when you don't have to worry about maintaining so much, it allows you to go reach for shit.
I think for me, it was the opposite. When I was stable, I didn't feel that behind. So I just felt I was running a different race. I was like, it's just, I'm in a different thing. But now that I'm not stable, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm fucking behind in my head. I feel like I'm fucking up.
I really do. Like, do you allow yourself that grace though?
Sometimes.
You should though. Like I know it's easier said than fucking done.
It's very much easier said than done.
But for real, man, that's another thing too, man. It's like you gotta realize that you live in this shit. Like you ain't got all the answers. You feel me? You got a bunch of things that you could try, or a bunch of things that you might be able to work. But you know what I'm saying? You gotta live through this shit. You gotta make it happen. So you just trying to get through it day by day, like everybody else, man.
I need new windows, big bad. Yeah, that's gonna save you some money.
I can see you in Miami. I don't know if I'll make it in Miami. It's too damn hot.
Yeah, I was about to say. I can see him in Aspen.
Aspen. Oh,
I can see him
that's
in the mountains in Colorado.
White
I can see him in the mountains of Colorado. I feel like I should be further ahead or in a different place, and I have a daughter and a husband of 6 years, a townhouse we own, blah, blah, blah. It's still really hard sometimes not to think about. I think about the trap house sometimes, and I feel a ton better.
That's a good fucking. You know what, dog? Man, we was going through it, yo. That place was great till people had to pay bills.
There's going to be ups and downs, and it's just a roller coaster that's constantly moving. That is true. That was like rock bottom. I really don't know anything about. I know stories about the trap house.
I'll tell you about it. We got time. We want to know about the trap house.
So who all lived at the trap house?
So officially on the lease of the trap house, it was myself, 3 people who were friends of another friend of mine, and then another gentleman who was a roommate of theirs.
So 5 people were on the lease.
We're on the lease, right?
How many rooms was in this trap house?
There was my room, the room next to me, the room next to me, and then there was the attic and this other room. So technically 4 upstairs and then 1 in the basement. So 5.
Okay, so 5 rooms.
With 2 bathrooms.
5 rooms, 2 bathrooms, and 5 people technically on
5
the lease.
people on the lease. Now
how many people stayed there?
At least 10. At least 10. Because we had everybody had somebody they were messing with at the time, so they would spend the night. And then like Liz was basically living there because of her situation at the time, and we had my best friend, she was also like staying there, but like for a good minute, like, and then my person that I was messing with would come in and out, but she wasn't there for the whole time.
I need to shave the sides of my head, so don't say anything that's gonna make me fall out for like 3 minutes.
Oh no, we were talking about the trap house. Yo.
You got 15 minutes of the show left. You could have just wait for that.
Yeah, but then we had the dude over here and his situation. That man had that was crazy. He had a girl who had a baby. So we had the 5 dudes on the lease. We had the girls that were staying there, and then we had a girl with a baby that was also supposed to be there. And then we had a dude in the basement who brought a girl from Iowa. We brought a whole girl from Iowa to come stay over there. Now, we thought she was just visiting. You feel me? Like, we thought she was only going to be there for the weekend and then get the fuck out. She ended up staying there for like 2 months. We were like, yo, what the fuck?
So remember what I told you about Batman's boy or whatever?
Yeah.
Same situation. Thought it was just a night thing. Ended up staying there for about 2 months.
Yeah, but your situation, you was diving into people's bat caves while they was in the house. You was using utility belts on motherfuckers, bro.
To be fair.
Sounds like it was cramped. It was the most ghetto experience of my entire fucking life. I'll tell y'all this, and I'll let you know. Those first couple of months there were really, really fun because we would just throw parties and have a good time. We would drink every day. We were making like family dinners. We were talking, and it was great. And then niggas had to pay bills, and then it wasn't so fun anymore. Then people got called out.
There were babies.
Yeah, there were babies there. Yeah, we had people got called out. You feel me? People had to handle. Sir, we got 15 minutes. If you could just please. We had we had the babies there. People got called out for not paying their bills. People got called out for being ridiculous. People didn't have jobs for a long period of time.
Half the time.
Yeah, we were pretty fucked up. The first time I ever had a edible.
Stop.
You can just sit right here.
He needs to chill out.
But yeah, man, it was a wild time. It was a wild time. And then people had to pay bills, and people didn't like that, so they started leaving one by one. There's a motherfucker now. I can't even say too much on camera. However, there's somebody who, if I see, no matter the situation today, 20 years from, all right, whatever.
I was about to say he's just gonna keep going.
Yeah, we can chill. Today, 20 years from now, I'm it's on site. Whip flash.
Oops, lost connection. Are we good? Chat, are we alive?
What do you want?
Hello? I need somebody to type so I know it's good. All right, we're still good.
All right,
okay.
Praise God. But yeah, man, that was a good time. What else do you want to know?
No, that's honestly, your trap house sounds like my first house.
Okay, it does.
Like out of college, my first house that I moved into was me, Paul, Nate, and Heather. Mm-hmm. Nate and Heather were a couple. Then it was Nate's dad's house that he was letting them rent. And Paul and me moved in. Now this house had 2 rooms and a basement with 2-ish rooms, right? Mm. We moved in and it was a smaller house. It was kind of cramped, but we made it work. The basement needed to be cleaned out before anybody could stay down there. Mm. So Heather and Nathan had a room. I had the upstairs room, and Paul just slept in this fucking offshoot living room type situation for a while. He slept there until we got the basement clean, and then he moved down there. We cleaned out the other room of the basement, and we had somebody else move in. Then Paul's girlfriend moved in. So now it's me, Paul, Ren, Heather, Nate, and this one girl named Tasha.
Was all these people paying rent?
All these people were paying rent.
You never had to worry about that shit?
No, not really. We all had college jobs.
Nigga.
Yeah, we all had college jobs.
We had 2 niggas who were constantly not working, bro. Aggressively jobless, bro. Every other way. On some real shit, dog, bro. Man, dude, I think dealing with that situation burnt me out so bad, man. Because, I'm not going to be I held everything together, but I did the best that I possibly could, bro. I was trying to take care of everything. I was trying to make sure niggas was doing what they needed to do. Even when we had people leave, I was trying to make sure that niggas was, coming in to take rooms that were filling them up. And them niggas would go to jail. And I was my God, nigga, I'm tired.
Aggressively jobless must have been nice.
Them niggas was living good off our dime. Them niggas had money for weed. They never had money for rent, bro. Never had money for water bills.
It must have been nice for me. Everybody had a job.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, them niggas was living good in that bitch, bro. And then it went dead. But, yeah, no, aggressively jobless, yo. Aggressively jobless. Because it would be cool. We would have a whole celebration. Oh, shit, you got a new job. And then a month later, you've been at the house since 3 o'clock, nigga. What's going on, bro? What's up, nigga? Rent coming up tomorrow. What's popping? And it was pissing me off because, at the time, I was working at Greyhound, and I was working stupid hours. I would wake up at, I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, go to work at 5, work 5 to 9, come back home, sleep for 2 hours, come back, work 9 to 1. And then I would work 9 to 1 throughout the week until Saturday, and I would do that again, bro.
No, you've been home for a week.
Yeah, bro.
The rent's coming up. Rent is due.
It was petrifying. With just fine reasons. Right, bro. I remember one time that nigga said I didn't like how long the bus took to get to work. So he just didn't go. I was like, what? Nigga, what?
Oh, okay.
Well, but they had money for weed. When it came money for time for weed and french fries, niggas was paid, bro.
That's one thing I never understood. I've known a few weed smokers that will just be like, oh man, I can't do XYZ. I can't go out, or I can't buy this. But then when weed goes around, they got that.
I get it. Listen, man, like I said, after I got burnt out with that shit, and ended up leaving Greyhound because they wasn't paying me my money. Like that's when I was like flipping between jobs and shit like that. And then that's also when I was like finally started smoking. I was like, damn, dude, because like that's when you kind of fall into the mind state of like everything fucking sucks all the time. And you again, man, at the time I was still trying to do the sports show, the old sports show that I used to do. So like I'm doing all that, huh?
We don't talk about sports at all.
I wonder why. we could have literally live streamed us watching the Timberwolves game if we wanted to. Exactly, bro. But I was trying to do that. I was trying to do a sports show at the time, and I was just stressed the fuck out, dude. Like I was drained. I could feel it, bro. Like I didn't even have the energy to just do regular shit. I just wanted to stay in a place.
Well, no, when I say I'm broke, it means my bills are paid and I have weed.
Look, I'm with you now, Miranda. I get that mindset now. I wish I didn't have to work sometimes, but I like nice things. Hey, listen, yo, for real.
Imagine liking nice things and not working. I'm an active bougie person. Actively say I'm bougie.
Yeah, but again, man, I feel like the shit that you want is like, you know what I'm saying? Like you want to get French fries every other day. You feel me? Versus, nigga, you ain't gotta like you gotta pay the light bill. Like you feel me? It's a different type of situation.
I gotta pay a phone bill.
Right. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? What happens? You know what I'm saying? A little phone go off. Just email me.
Just email. Oh, that's funny.
You know, it'll be all right. But I get it, man. That's what I was saying, man. I felt like I was so behind because I was trying to play catch up through all this shit. I had to deal with shit like that, and now I'm finally at a place where I don't have to worry about that shit no more. It's good. Like I'm breathing.
I love being bougie. It's a trip being bougie. It's fun until you can't do it. And then you looking at like all these like, oh man, this is a lifeline.
When you see niggas going on vacation that you can't go on, that do hurt, bro.
I always saw people going on vacation and I couldn't go on. Mm. I used to get so upset when I like this is probably wrong, but I'll see people that'll be like waitresses going on island trips. I'm just like, man,
waitresses make good bread.
Yeah. Or another thing that I would see is like people who I know work, but I don't know, I know they do stuff, but they'll be like at the gym at like 1:30. I'm like, why ain't you at work? I gotta be at work right now. Why ain't you at work?
That's silent hating.
There's hate in my heart.
Why, bro?
There was hate in my heart because it didn't make sense. I want to know how to do it. I legit asked somebody that was just like always.
You ain't about selling ass. We told you to go on vacation with Strange Susie. You said no. I'm scared. Well, you ain't trying to sell no ass. You ain't trying to be at the gym at 1:30 on a Tuesday.
They have no kids. See, Calvin, no. One of these people I know has kids. And see? I used to pull 15 in a Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
That's 3 days of work. You got $1,500.
Yeah.
There's always gonna be a Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
There's always gonna be a thing. Yeah, no. I've seen people that just had kids and they just be going on luxury trips. And I'm like, how do you like? I asked them one time. I was like, hey, how much do these trips be costing? And he was just like,
who's your travel agent, nigga?
I'm like, tell me your travel agent. I'm trying to go on these trips. How much are they? And they was just trying to like, they kind of gave me a bullshit answer. Like,
I caught a good deal.
You know, I was like, I caught a good deal. You know, you just gotta watch out for them. And in my heart of hearts, I was like, your ass got flew out. Shut the fuck up.
You ever call them up like, yo, you selling ass?
No.
You clap, you get your cheese clap for the trip. No. If you are, what's up? I don't think you're really friends with these people.
No,
because you don't think if like Calvin was on trips all the time, I'd be like, "Hey man,
if Calvin
you selling ass?"
If Calvin was on trips like that, I would ask him because I'm good with friends with Calvin. I don't know these people.
You should. Then you really shouldn't care. You should really be like, "Hey man, what's up?"
No, because all it takes is one screenshot. Now I'm listed as that guy. It's a scary world out here.
You know what you should reply with? Well, answer how you getting on the trips.
Caught that deal like they don't have an immediate family member who works for an airline that gives them up to 50% off for a ticket.
Fam, let me tell you some real shit. My
sister be going out. Sorry, my sister be going out of the country like every 4 months. How?
My homegirl got on somebody's like close family and friends list for flying, and she was getting free trips every other month if she wanted to, bro, to go anywhere. So that shit is real, fam. That is cool though. Like, at least she gave me the deal on that one. Now, again, at the time, you know what I'm saying, it was with somebody. I don't know their personal situation, but I know like they weren't like dating or anything like that. And she didn't have to do anything for it. But, you know.
I was on a family and friends discount for hotels, and now I don't got that no more.
Yeah.
Now I'm upset.
Get a new friend.
Get a new friend.
80% off ticket. If not 80% off ticket. That's what's up.
See, that's crazy. But again, that's gonna be me once I get my shit right.
My brothers got hooked up by my little brother. He worked for Sun Country doing baggage. Oh shit! It's like that. That's love.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing this. I'm gonna be out.
That's what. You think you would? You think if you had a rich wife, she wanted to do like rich shit with you, you would be like, I'm in.
If I got a rich wife, yeah, I'm bougie.
I'm with it. Me too.
I would definitely be a trophy husband,
dude. Listen,
if somebody wanted to pay me to stay at home,
man,
I would. House cleaned. I'm working out daily.
We're doing 3 shows a week, baby.
I'm doing whatever she need me to do.
We're doing 3 shows a week. That's it. I'm not worried about nothing.
I will be the trophy husband. Hell yeah.
I feel it. I don't know.
But at the same time, I want love. That's why I could be a trophy husband, because they love me.
What if you just love traveling?
What if I just love traveling?
You just love the travel.
Well, if I love to travel, I could just get on that app and just be like, hey, fly me out.
Bro, we gotta do it. We gotta like vlog it. We gotta jump on the app.
I don't want to jump on it. I want to jump on it just to do research, not actually to get flown out.
That's so funny, bro. You know,
my friends and family should still work. What?
You think, but now I know you be silently hating, bro. If you get to go to Cleveland and I'm in Jamaica, you gonna be like, nigga, fuck a nigga named Jarrell.
I ain't gonna say fuck a nigga named Jarrell. You're my good friend, so I'll be like, you selling ass?
What of it? I'm smoking weed, looking at Bob Marley statues. What's up, nigga? You kidding me?
Oh, but currently trying to crack the code as well. Airline jobs and part-time hotels. If somebody paid me to stay home.
God damn, Keisha said empty each night. God damn.
Everything. My man empty. Oh my God. So wait a minute. Why? Never mind.
Want to talk your shit?
No,
we got 3 minutes.
I'm gonna be like, why he gotta be doing all that just to get emptied every night? Why can't he just be loved?
Yeah, man. I feel like you be having them thoughts and they be talking to you like the Green Goblin helmet. You be like, yeah, talk to her about it. Yeah. She's saying some shit that you can't do. Talk to her about it.
Jarrell's Jamaican name would be J. Rastafari.
That's hilarious. I'm too ugly to be a sugar baby. Hey, brother, don't sell yourself short. Don't sell yourself short. Flavor Flav was out here finding big love, bro. Don't sell yourself short, brother.
Hoops wanted him, and I still don't get that. Hoops,
New York really liked him, bro.
Yeah, New York
loved him.
Yeah.
And she was cute. Like, hey.
New York was cute, but I thought Hoops was better.
I don't think she wanted. I think she was there for the show. I think her and Delicious was there for the show.
Oh my God!
But if he would have left and just was with Delicious or with New York, he would have had a wife and somebody to just chill with. She was cool.
What did she do after?
She got hella famous. She became a personality and just was on TV all the time.
Flavor Flav had money and a career.
And the ugliest face known to man, brother. You're not looking at the bigger picture, bro.
I don't think he had a career.
Don't you ever in your life disrespect Eminem or Flavor Flav like that. I'll fight you.
Wasn't he just a hype man?
No, bro. First of all, he plays a bunch of different instruments. He produces. He again was also part of one of the biggest rap groups of all time. Like, don't play that man like that, bro.
Well, Public Enemy,
bro, your cat
sheds a lot. Yeah, I know.
Do something.
I need to get a brush so I can brush him.
I shouldn't have to suffer for loving your animal, bro.
You shouldn't have to love him like that.
It's ridiculous.
He is fine.
Oh,
On that note, I'm gonna go take a shower. Good night, y'all.
Talking to Mr. Slim Shady. All right. Well, it's time for us to go. Anyway, so
Yeah. Let's wrap it up.
thank you all so much for coming to the stream. Wait, press the links, please, and thank you. We hope you guys had an informative time, an interesting time. Listen, to everybody here, I need you to pay attention very carefully. All right. If you know somebody who has been singing professionally and or is a vocal coach, please have them get in contact with us to come on to the show. We have an idea that we would very much like to do, but we need even if they're not a professional, we need somebody who knows what the hell they're talking about for this to go. So if you know somebody who's a decent singer who would like to come on, who has Thursdays free, have them get in contact with me or Miles or message the show on the page, okay? Because we really, really need to do that. And again, the outcome is they get some exposure and we get to have a very entertaining time. We get to have a very good, fun time. Pretty soon, also, we're going to be doing the advice show. Are we doing that?
I always forget what we're doing. We can try the advice show. It's just a lot to set up. It's a lot to set up.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out later. But we'll do the advice show. So be ready for that. Make sure if you guys have some questions you want to ask us as two non-professionals who know what the fuck we're talking about, you know what I'm saying, have those ready. Please, if your life gets messed up because of these questions, don't blame us. We told you we don't know what we're talking about.
Yep. If you want to support us, the best way is to not only like and subscribe and share the post or share the show, but also we have the merch page. Link is right there. You can go ahead and purchase a t-shirt, a sweatshirt. You can order a blanket with Jarrell's face on it, whatever you need. We got you. Also, if you just want to give us a little bit of a tip, just like something quick, small, something you just felt like having in your pocket and you don't want it there no more, we have the tip link. That'll tip right to us. We appreciate you. You probably need to give a little more information about what this person's talent or skill has to be. Do they have to sing or just have to talk about singing?
No, you have to be that a vocal coach would be preferred. But if you know how pitches work, if you know what ranges are, if you know how to personally sing, if you can help somebody through singing, then that's who we're looking for. That is the skill set that we are looking for. And like I said, if you're free on a Thursday night, you want to come talk to us for about an hour, hour and a half, definitely. That's exactly what we're looking for.
All right, we're gonna get up out of here.
Love you guys.
Bye.